Hello, and welcome to the 2025-2026 bar year of the American Bar Association section of Civil Rights and Social Justice. As we enter into another bar year, I want to begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to each of you who continues to stand in the front lines of defense of equity, justice, and the rule of law. I am Lacy Durham, and it has been an extraordinary honor to serve as chair during the 2024-2026 bar year. This past year, we built upon a legacy, strengthened our voice, and amplified the call to justice in courtrooms, classrooms, and communities across the country, all in advance of our mission of civil rights and social justice. From launching new initiatives to deepening engagement with the next generation of civil rights leaders, our work together has reminded us that lawyers lead with purpose and our charge and call of action continues. Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce the 2025-2026 chair of the section, Mario Sullivan. Mario is a steadfast advocate, a visionary leader, a longtime champion of our mission, and most importantly, my friend. Mario brings to this role not only a wealth of legal expertise, but a deep commitment to lifting voices and advancing progress. Mario, thank you for joining us. I'd love for you to introduce yourself and share a little bit about your ABA journey and what inspires your commitment to civil rights and social justice.
Sure. Thank you, Lacy. And thank you for your leadership over the last year. I know that when we both started planning for this joint year, we never expected the fight we would be up for. But we are up for this fight, and through your leadership and tutelage, we have stepped up to the challenges today. Now, I first came to the ABA when I was a law student, and I quickly moved into the Young Lawyers Division when I joined the National LGBT Bar Association and was the delegate to the Young Lawyers Division for many years. I quickly chose to take on the reins and move forward into leadership there and chair the Young Lawyers Division back in 2014, which is where we first met, when you were a scholar there during my year. And then eventually you led on to lead the Young Lawyers Division as well. Being a part of the section and the ABA has always been important to me. I've always wanted to be able to give back to the community. I think many of us, when we go to law school, that is kind of something we want to do. We think about going to law school, being able to give voice to other people and to advocate for others and their rights. And this was kind of the way that I was able to do it, giving my background and practice. And so joining the section and being a part of the section over the years has always been a great privilege of mine. It was also a place that made a home for my public service project, in addition to me, my public service project, Bully Proof, which has always still been homed in the civil rights and social justice today.
Mario, thank you for sharing that background. You have such a esteemed background, not only in ABA leadership, but in the section. I love the fact that your YLD Public Service Project has a home here in the ABA Civil Rights and Social Justice section. Before we get into a little bit more detail, I just have to ask you a question. I can remember doing this a year ago and being super excited about so many things. Given everything that's going on, tell me, what are you most excited about as you step into this new role?
Well, I'm excited for all the people that I'm going to be working with. I mean, civil rights work is not an easy thing to do, but civil rights and social justice is a home for us who all do civil rights work, who are there to champion, for those who to be there for make a difference and to help make a more just world. So it's exciting to be a part of and to be friends with some of the best scholars and legal professionals that we have dealing with civil rights and social justice work. And so I'm inspired by everything they've done, all of our members of the past and leaders of the past, and all of our members and leaders to come. We have a big fight ahead of us, but we're ready for it, and we're ready to step up for that challenge. And so I'm looking forward to bringing everybody together and doing this challenge. The mantra for my year is stronger together, we endure, we prevail. And so I know as a section, as a family, we were stronger together, and we will bring the other sections of the ABA, their divisions and forums, together to be stronger together. And we'll endure what we're going to deal with for the next 3.5 years. It's a long time, but we'll get through it and we will prevail. We will make sure that we can keep our civil rights and bring back anything that we may lose in the interim as well.
So I love this theme, stronger together, we will prevail. Well, how appropriate given that this year marks the milestone. It marks the 60th anniversary of this section. How do you plan to commemorate this milestone while continuing to advance our legacy?
That's true. 60 years of being the voice in the ABA for civil rights and social justice. 60 years of leading and teaching the new leaders of those practicing civil rights and social justice. We have quite a few things planned. I know we're going to have some difficult times ahead, but it doesn't mean that we cannot celebrate. So we'll be looking at doing some programming with our chair chat. I do have a whole committee that's going to be doing a ton of things for the celebration, but the chair chats will be looking and bringing some notable speakers to talk about civil rights of the past and civil rights of the future. We'll also be doing some fundraising along with that too, and hopefully creating some socks that we can give away to those who support the section and the work that we do. We'll be doing a joint spring conference, which is actually probably one of the first of the history of the ABA, where we're going to have a total of 6 sections altogether. Not only my prior home, the Young Lawyers Division will be there, but we'll have GP Solo, the Law Practice Division, the Senior Lawyers Division, as well as the Commission on Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity. And so we'll do some celebration there. We'll do some public service work there. We'll have many more things to come. So I hope everybody gets on the lookout for that. Make sure to check your emails and check our website for everything we have going on, celebrating the 60 years of the section and noting its long history of the fight for civil rights and social justice.
Wow, I am blown away. What a fantastic milestone to look forward to already. 6 sections, that's very impressive. And certainly I can only imagine, and I get goosebumps thinking about the good work that we're going to be doing throughout the year. Now, are there any additional special initiatives that you want to dive into that are going to be happening? I know you have worked closely with a couple of them under the prior bar year, but tell us a little bit more. You kind of gave us a teaser there. We need a little bit more meat on those bones.
Definitely. Well, we're definitely continue our Civil Rights Boot Camp. It'll be Civil Rights Boot Camp 2.0, one of the programs that started during your year, Lacy, that we collaborated on and teaching the new civil rights lawyers of the future here. We're going to be expanding upon that a little bit more. We're going to be looking to providing some programming for GP solo, small firm solo lawyers, letting them know that they can also be civil rights lawyers, even if they have a practice. I mean, I'm a small firm attorney myself, and here I am volunteering, doing as much as I can in civil rights, even though my practice may not encompass civil rights work. There are many things we can do as a small firm or solo attorney, and I want to give them the opportunity to see the things that they can do to contribute to civil rights work. And as we know, many law firms have been backing down on their civil rights work. And so we want to give those lawyers and those firms an opportunity to see other ways they can also do civil rights work when their firms are no longer supporting that. So I'm looking forward to the Civil Rights Bootcamp 2.0 and expanding upon the great work that you did during this first one. I hope everybody goes and takes a look at the videos that we have for the first one. There's a lot of great information, fantastic speakers. It was a great opportunity for anyone to kind of see and get a touch of what civil rights work is and how many different practice areas as well as practice levels it touches. It doesn't have to be arguments before the Supreme Court. It can be in your neighborhood. It can be many, many aspects that we have civil rights and social justice work. One of the other programs that we'll have going on that we're continuing on from the first Trump administration, but we've also started again this year, is the How Things Work, the legal edition. And so we'll continue to put information out there, letting the communities know what things really mean, getting rid of any disinformation and how we can help deal with these issues that are coming up with the administration, the actions of the administration, or anything going on in this political climate. We know that next year is going to be a big election year with the midterms coming up. And we feel, the section feels that voting is everybody's right. And so we were going to do a fair elections toolkit, which is going to provide training to lawyers who can see what they can do during the election, whether it's before or coming out to it, as lawyers what we can do to make sure that everybody has the right to vote, no matter what party affiliation you are in. And we'll, as part of the toolkit, we're providing those lawyers with information for them to go out into their communities to talk to the community and tell them about things they may need to think about, or what they should do if they're removed from the voter registration, or if there's some sort of issue that comes up, they get a letter saying that there's an issue with their signature or something like that of the sort. We want to make sure that we can be there for the communities and for those who need assistance in making sure they cast the right to vote. And those are just kind of a few of the few projects we got going on. As part of the 60th year anniversary, we're working on a film festival that'll be geared towards high school students. So be on the lookout for that. You'll see a lot more information coming out as we begin the year.
Well, that was certainly more than a teaser. I am certainly amped up about so many of the things that you said. I love the creativity. What I hear is that we're going to expand our reach even further and continue to do the good work of the section. Now, you teased us a little bit about a spring conference. Do you have any additional important dates that you want to share with us and or meeting locations?
Definitely. The spring conference is going to be next April, the 22nd through the 26th of 2026. And it'll be in San Diego, California, at the Paradise Point Resort, I believe it's called. Lovely location. It's very family friendly, and we're going to have a lot of good family events and programs to go on, so that way you can make it a family event. So we're asking all of our members to come and join us, bring their families, show your support for all the divisions and the sections and the commission that's being a part of this, and also just join us for a celebration, celebrating the significant milestone of the section of 60 years.
Thank you for sharing that additional information, Mario. As we get ready to pivot here and close out, as we reflect on the past and look ahead, what message do you want to leave with our members and supporters about the work that we still have done? And are there any additional closing points that you want to make about the year that you have ahead?
Definitely. I always find myself reflecting on kind of the leaders of the past, and I probably close out with this from President Obama. If the world's going to get better, it's going to be up to you. With everything suddenly feel like it's up for grabs, this is your time to seize the initiative. And so my message to everybody is this is our time to seize the initiative. Come and join us. This is the call to action. Today is our time and our ability to address any of the injustices we're seeing. This is the time. Speak up. Don't just stand by and think that something's going to get better. It's really going to be up to us in order to change the dynamics of the current political landscape and to be the future of civil rights and social justice. So I ask everyone, if you're not a member, become a member. If you are a member and want to be active in our section, look at our many committees that are doing fantastic work fighting all of the civil rights and social justice areas of the day. Donate. Help support what we do in this section. We can only do it with your support, and we can only continue with your support. And so I look forward to being chair and this upcoming years of being chair of civil rights and social justice. And I also look forward to being involved with the section for over the next 60 years.
Wow, Mario, thank you so much for sharing. Your themes and your plans remind us of our ongoing commitment and need to advance civil rights and social justice. I personally cannot wait to continue to work alongside you. And as we embark on this landmark bar year, we certainly invite each of you to lean in, to step up and speak out, as Mario has mentioned. Whether you've been with us for years or coming in for the first time, it's important to know that your voice, your skills, and your passion matter now more than ever. Under Mario's leadership, I am confident that the section will continue to be not only a fierce guardian of civil rights, but a bold architect of justice for generations to come. Let's make the 60th year a powerful testament to our legacy and a springboard to our future. Mario, thank you again for your vision and your leadership. It's going to be our absolute delight to work with you. To everyone who has joined us, thank you for being part of the upcoming bar year. I personally encourage each of you, as Mario mentioned, to stay engaged with the ABA Civil Rights and Social Justice section. Visit our website, explore the upcoming events, Consider joining one of our committees to help shape the work that we're doing. You can also visit us for more information at ambar.org/CRSJ. We look forward to seeing you this upcoming bar year. Thank you.